How many more years will you waste standing in the shadows, watching the world celebrate names that are not your own on a cold screen? The world is drowning in spectators. Millions of people are clapping for someone else's victory, while their own potential dies a slow, silent death every day. Why settle for being a face in the crowd when you were born to be the one they look up to? Stop being a consumer of dreams. You have been a puppet to trends and a slave to the applause of others. It is time to cut the strings of social expectation forever. Ask yourself, why not you? Why shouldn't your name be the one that echoes through history? Why are you still waiting for permission to lead? The stage of your life is empty, you have spent too long in the audience. It is time to step out from the dark curtains now. Shut down the noise. Turn off the borrowed light of other people's success. Face the darkness of your own reality and your own untapped power. Legends are not born in the spotlight. They are built in the dark, where no one sees the struggle, and no one hears the heavy breathing. Sever the ties to mediocrity. If you want what others don't have, you must be willing to do what others are too afraid to even try. The journey starts the moment you stop seeking validation from people who are just as lost as you are. Walk away from the hollow noise. Welcome to your new life. A life where the only person you have to impress is the version of yourself you see in the mirror tonight. Silence is not a void, it is a workspace. When you disconnect from the world, you finally connect with the destiny that has been waiting patiently. Solitude is the price of greatness. It is not a punishment, but a sacred privilege that only the strongest are brave enough to embrace fully. In the quiet, you will find the answers that the crowd could never give you. Listen to the heartbeat of your ambition in the stillness. Don't fear being alone, fear being surrounded by people who force you to remain small and comfortable. The top of the mountain is never crowded. Every legend you admire spent years in a room alone, working when no one was watching, and fighting when no one was cheering for them. Greatness requires an obsession that most people call mental illness. Let them talk while you build your empire in the cold, quiet hours. The hours between midnight and dawn are where winners are made. While the average sleep, the legends are wide awake, grinding and planning their moves. Failure in solitude is better than success in the crowd. Every mistake you make alone is a secret lesson that sharpens your edge for battle. Wake up to your reality. The comfort you seek is a slow poison. True growth only happens when you are willing to feel the chill. Map out your ascent. The world will not hand you a crown. You must build the throne with your own hands, piece by agonizing piece. Time is the only currency that matters. Stop spending it on things that won't matter in 10 years. Invest it in the legend you are becoming. Knowledge is the fuel for your fire. Consume every bit of wisdom you can find in the shadows, while others consume mind-numbing entertainment on screens. Master your mind before you try to master the world. If you cannot control your own thoughts in silence, you will never control your fate. Be the flame that burns even when the wind blows. Your internal fire must be stronger than the storm outside. Keep your focus on the goal. This is where the transformation begins. In the depths of your isolation, you are shedding the skin of a spectator and growing the heart of a warrior. Now comes the pain. Not the pain that breaks you, but the pain that remakes you into something the world cannot possibly ignore or defeat. Pain is the most honest teacher you will ever have. It tells you exactly where you are weak and demands that you become strong immediately. Run when your legs scream. Work when your brain begs for a break. This is the forge where the iron of your will is tested. You will fall. You will reach a point where you think you have nothing left to give. But that is exactly where the legend begins. Stand up, not because it's easy, but because you refuse to stay down. The world remembers those who rose, not those who just sat there. Your life is the metal. The trials you face are the fire. Without the heat, you are just a piece of useless, soft earth. Every blow of fate is a hammer strike shaping your character. Embrace the impact. Let it crush the weakness and leave only the indestructible core. Mental pain is just as sharp as physical pain. The long hours of confusion and fatigue are the price you pay for ultimate clarity and genius. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. The easy path leads to a forgotten, mediocre existence. Scars are the medals of the brave. Each one is a story of a battle you survived and a limit you pushed past, while others stayed safe. The grind is a marathon, not a sprint. It is the boring, repetitive, painful work done over and over again, until it becomes perfection in motion. Freeze out your emotions. In the middle of the struggle, feelings are just distractions. Discipline is the only thing that will carry you to the end. Let the world think you are crazy. Let them think you have lost your mind. They cannot see the vision that is driving your soul forward. The difference between a human and a legend is the willingness to suffer for a purpose. Find your purpose, and the pain becomes your greatest fuel. Temper your spirit. Become like the blade that can cut through any obstacle but never breaks under the pressure of the hardest stone in the path. Look at yourself. You are no longer the person who started this journey. The weakness has been burned away, leaving only the weapon of your will. The pain is subsiding, and in its place a new power is rising. You are beginning to handle with ease what used to crush your spirit completely. You have survived the forge. Now it is time for the world to see what has been created in the silence and the suffering of your soul. Prepare yourself. The audience is still out there. Vote for the mediocre. It is time to give them something truly legendary to witness tonight. The transformation is complete. You didn't just survive the darkness. You became the master of it. Now look out at the world you will conquer. The person you were is dead. In their place stands a legend, forged in the fires of discipline and tempered by the ice of absolute solitude. True power doesn't shout, it doesn't need to. It walks into the room, and the atmosphere changes because everyone can feel the weight of your journey. They will call you an overnight success. They will say, you were lucky, only you know the years of blood and tears it took to arrive. When you speak, the world will listen, not because of your words, but because of the authority you earned in the silence of your hardest years. Your work is no longer a secret. It is a shockwave that disrupts the status quo and forces the average to question their own lazy lives today. You are no longer competing with others. You are competing with your own potential. And right now, you are winning at a level they can't imagine. Write your name into history, not with ink, but with the impact of your actions. Make it impossible for them to ever forget who you are. Mastery is the final stage of transformation. It is the point where the hard work becomes art, and the struggle becomes a beautiful, powerful dance. Your influence is spreading. From the small room where you started to the farthest corners of the earth, your legend is now a reality for all. The difference between average and legend is what you do when the world isn't looking. While they consume, you create. While they sleep, you build. You are now immune to the storms that used to stop you. The challenges that break others are just background noise to your focused and powerful mind. Even in success, do not lose the hunger. The legend is not a destination, it is a way of being. Keep the fire burning bright always. Peace is the ultimate reward. The quiet confidence of knowing that you have faced your demons and won. You are the architect of your destiny. You have joined the ranks of the greats, not by chance, but by choice. You chose the hard path, and it has led you to the top. Don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are finished. And even then, look for the next horizon. A legend's work is never truly done. The ocean of life is yours to navigate. You are no longer drifting with the tide. You are the captain of the ship and the master. One life, when lived with absolute intensity and purpose, can change the entire world. You are that one life. You are the ripple in time. The transformation into a legend is complete. You have become the person you once dreamed of being. Now, go out and live it every day. The world is finally ready to see you. Step into the light that you created for yourself. The shadows of the past are behind you now. They cannot follow you anymore. Your presence is too strong, your history too deep, and your success too earned to be dismissed by anyone. The applause you hear now is real. It is not for a character or a dream, but for the reality of what you have actually become. You are the proof that solitude and pain are not things to be feared, but tools to be used. You are the master of your fate. Stop being a spectator to your own life. Stop waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect person to come and save you today. Become the legend that you were destined to be. Use the fire of your pain to light the way for others who are still lost. The world has enough average people, it needs your greatness. It needs your unique light to break the darkness of the mundane and the ordinary. So, what are you waiting for? The darkness is waiting. The forge is ready. The pain is prepared to teach you everything you need to know. Every second you wait is a second of your legend that remains unwritten. Start now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Right this very second. Step out of the crowd, write your own story. Be the legend that the world can no longer ignore. The time for vote is over. Why not you? Why not now? This is your moment. Now or never. Go and become the legend you were always meant to be tonight.